Hi guys, how you doing? So here we are, welcome to week 7. And don't forget you're going to be turning in your final project this week. So be sure to go through all of the comments and the videos that I've made up until now. And also, don't forget I'll be posting just check something out real quick. I have this, if you take a look at the Welcome to Week 6 video, I've got all of these things here that, since I posted a week ago, I'm going to go ahead and say that these are all considered to be fair game as far as grading goes for your final presentation. So if any of these don't make sense, guys, and I'm going back, I'll show you where I'm at over here. I'm in the course announcements. And let's go over to week 6 right here, this week 6, welcome to week 6 video. And then over here, I have this kind of reminder. All of this stuff here is a compilation of all the typographic considerations that I'll be checking for in the final project. And these have all been talked about, and these have all been pointed to or otherwise alluded to in the class. Okay, if you have any questions on any of these whatsoever, let me know, and I'll make sure I clarify that before you submit your final. Okay, back to our learning modules. Let's go over to week 7. And so module resources, again, very, very important. Let's just take a look at what introduction to magazine layouts. Magazine layout part 1, setup and basics. Magazine layout part 2, more text styles. Designing a magazine article in Adobe InDesign. Magazine layout part 3, starting page. Magazine layout part 4, video. Listen, guys, there's a lot of resources here. So I've looked at all of these, and I think they're all excellent. So that's why they were picked for the course. So take a look at those and make sure that you apply accordingly to your work. Okay, so that is resource folder. Encoded meaning into predetermined subject matter. We'll leave that alone. That's a discussion board. So, I mean, those are self-explanatory. A couple of people forgot their response posts last week in discussion board. So please don't forget those, because we're all trying to collect as many points as we can here going into final. So my hands are tied on things like that. So if you forget response posts, I have to respond accordingly in the grading rubric. And then you have our final submission, commercial magazine portfolio. Take a look at the rubric, and please, guys, please get with me if there's anything that isn't making sense. Okay, let's see. Okay, so sorry about that. So from here, it's all downhill, folks. I mean, you've got your videos and all of your comments and critiques and suggestions for improvement, and I always have tried to give reasons when I ask you or tell you that you should maybe consider changing something. I always try to give a reason why. So if I've not given you a sufficient reason, or I can clarify anything further, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me so I can do so. I just want to take a second real quick to take a quick mention here, and I usually do this. This is going into final, okay? So what I want to do is I just want to take a real quick look. Where the heck was I? Okay, right here. Sorry. I should have had this set up before, but sorry. So listen, guys, I got to tell you something. You guys, this class is amazing. This is probably the most talented typography beginning intro class I've taught. So you guys are really, as a group, very incredibly talented. So learn from each other. Make sure before this class closes that if you guys have missed any videos or comments or anything for each other's work, go ahead and follow it, because there's been some really interesting dialogue between myself and some of the students, well, all of the students. So if you haven't been looking at that, please take a closer look at that. You're going to also see some really outstanding work here. That said, I want to mention something. I want to give kudos, and there are so many of you that are doing just outstanding in the class that I don't know how to do this, so I just, without leaving anyone excluded. So I've just decided to take one person who is really leading the class in a lot of different ways, and that's Scott. Scott Stemir. So you're doing great. Congratulations, Scott. Again, guys, Scott Stemir, if you want to drop him a quick email or something, say congrats. This is just going into final, so this isn't the final tally here. But and those of you who I haven't mentioned, and you know who you are, you're right up there, neck in neck. So, let's see what happens. You guys are doing awesome. So that's all I have for week 7. So be sure to visit those videos and critiques, and let's get this thing strong. Any questions before you turn in your final? You want me to take a quick look at things? I know a couple people turned some things in today that wanted me to take a quick look at them before final, and that's awesome. I'll be glad to do so. All right. Keep in contact, guys, and let me know how you're doing. Thanks.